Welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green. I am Jason Green. It is Wednesday, and that means we have a fun-filled evening for you, whether you're starting your night or just wrapping it up. We are going to have a whole bunch of fun tonight with a new feature of Show and Tell. That's right, me, Wednesday 13, and Sean Clark are here to show you. We're each going to show you 5 items from our collections, but not the items that you would typically see. The fun starts right after this.
Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody I'd rather waste time with than you.
All right, let's welcome Wednesday 13. How are you, Wednesday?
That's my new intro. I come in, guns a-blazing.
Finger guns, yeah. I see you have your X-ray specs on.
I do. I have my prescription sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
and
Nice.
I can see everybody. I hope I look cool. Tried to match my shirt, a little bit of purple. You know, your aura, it's purple.
I have prescription Meta glasses, but Sean Clark bans Meta glasses now at conventions, as do most. So I don't know if I can wear them.
Well,
speaking of Sean Clark, do you think he remembered to be here today?
I don't know. Sean is a peculiar guy, but I know who is here. Mr. Pibb.
It's funny. We had Pibb for breakfast.
Ooh, you know, I don't really have soda that much anymore. I've kind of cut it out of my diet. I have it when I'm at restaurants just to sort of get the food down, but I don't just chug them back like a, you know.
Like
but I do enjoy maybe 1 Pibb a week.
Well, their dinner is better with a carbonated beverage.
And I'm glad to see Mister's back with the Pibb, because I went to a couple of restaurants and they've just got Pibb Extra, and I always order Mr. Pibb, and I always think to myself, this is probably a young waitress. She doesn't remember Mr. Pibb. She just knows Pibb Extra. So when I go, can I get a Mr. Pibb? She's thinking, this dude's insane.
Well, also you're a gentleman,
right? You know, like, would I go? Oh, can I get a Mr. Coca-Cola or a Mr. Sprite? You'd sound like
England, they call it Sir Pibb. Speaking of Sir Pibb, Sean Clark has arrived. Here he is. How are you, Sean?
Hey guys, sorry I've been crazy busy today and doing my best to still work while trying to get this going.
I got you.
I'm right there with you. I've been working all day, but glad to be here. Glad that we all made the 3 amigos have arrived. That's the name of our chat now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was one of the reasons I had a hard time finding the link to this. I was like, where the hell is that message I got? And then I did 3 amigos. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and I also made the name, and then I forgot it too. I was doing the same thing.
It's just 3 weeks in a row that all 3 of us have been here at the same time, which is
it's rare. It's a damn rare thing.
Yeah, especially busy season. I mean, summer is well, it's mostly for you, Sean. Very busy. Wednesday, you're going to have more of a busy fall.
Yeah, I'm still I'm still not giving up on this fair thing. We'll talk and figure it out. But I know people want to see. I want to go. I want to go.
Say it ain't gonna happen.
Sorry. Well, I'm ready right now.
Well, we'll talk about it, but there's got to be a day that's going to work somewhere.
All right. Well,
it's not my birthday.
Right. Listen. So this morning I said let's think of something that we could talk about. First, I was going to say maybe we talk about 4th of July experiences, but then I thought most 4th of July experiences are boring and who cares. So I said maybe what if we each picked 5 items from our collection that are something different, not necessarily the most expensive or the fanciest, but maybe something we haven't shown. I mean, and then I thought, Sean's got the poltergeist clown in his living room. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And Sean's collection.
Put the clown back.
Sean's collection is highlighted on his show, Malfunction on YouTube. He has a collection series of videos, which is great. I recommend it. But so anyway, I thought we'll try some different stuff. I literally just walked in there, picked 5 things that I thought were odd or funny or different. And we have not compared notes. We haven't talked. We haven't had a criteria to this. So I think what we'll do is we'll go around 5 times until we've shown everything, and then I'll get to people's comments and complaints and questions. And I thought maybe I'd read some viewer responses at the end of the show. You know, I put up a video about Northern Calloway, who was an actor who was on Sesame Street, and he was bipolar, and he wasn't a well person, and he ended up dead. He was restrained at a mental facility, and they think that while he was restrained, he was killed. And so
killed or killed himself?
They think that while he was being restrained, he stopped breathing. So yeah. That video has 85,000 views. It was.
I saw that. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's a good
number, bro.
Yeah, thank you. It was something different to do, and I liked talking about forgotten stars. And this Friday, the forgotten star is Peter Robbins, who played Charlie Brown, who also has a very depressing. He's the real Charlie Brown. To me,
is he dead?
He's dead. Yeah.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
Big numbers.
Big numbers.
And he's the Christmas Charlie Brown, and he's the Halloween Charlie Brown. That's
okay. I like the Halloween Charlie Brown.
He's the I Gotta Rock. Yeah. So that's coming up Friday. But I do.
You know, I saw that video for the Sesame Street dude, right? And I didn't even realize that was your video.
That's a good thing.
Like I know I saw the thumbnail, and then I didn't realize it was your thumbnail till I was on the tread. I don't remember, but I didn't realize it was yours. Then I saw the number. I went, "Oh shit! Whoa, good."
I try to mix it up, and some of the best advice I ever got, I've said this before, was from Sean when he said, "Not every YouTuber needs to be in all their videos, and if you're showing something behind you, the object or the building shouldn't be this small and your face be this big." Mm-hmm. And that's when I thought, let people see what they tuned in to see. And I prefer to do voiceovers. But anyway, a lot of the commentary was racist, offensive, and crazy. And maybe I'll read what I can at the end. Anyway, we're going to go around. Who's going to go first? Wednesday, you want to go first?
I guess. I can.
Full disclosure. I literally grabbed a few things like 5 minutes before this. I just
me too.
There was zero thought put into it. So
me too. Okay, well then we all on the same page. Very random.
Well, the first thing I grabbed was because I was already playing with it.
And his penis, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, take it easy. What? But it's close.
Oh, it is close. It is his love gun.
This is a official Laramie. Remember that toy company?
Yeah.
And a fan brought me this on tour because they know I like toy guns, the classic ones. And he told me, I don't know, it just popped in my brain. I went, man, I wonder if that Uzi works. That guy told me it works, and I never put batteries in it. So I went out and took the batteries out of my microphone. Didn't have enough, and it still works. Listen. Still works. So
we're not hearing it.
Yeah, it's not.
You don't hear it?
Okay, now I heard it.
Yeah.
You know what? I noticed that. I don't know why you guys aren't hearing. Do you hear me loud enough?
We hear you just fine, but that's it.
You know what was weird? Because last week I played guitar and I watched the video back, and it wasn't on. I don't know why. It was loud as fuck.
Guitar. Me and Sean reckon you played Love Gun. I thought
but it wasn't. It should have been louder than that. Either way, this is a water gun.
I think I might have had that.
It still works. If I was a mean person, I'd squirt my cat with it, but I would never do that. But there it is.
Invasion USA.
Yes, just like it. I wish I don't have two, but I do have. I keep these together. Mm-hmm. So this is the Intertech. This is the one that got banned because the people robbed the banks very well with these. And so if you come into my place,
no orange tips on there or whatever they do now to hide toy guns. That's a rarity.
Yeah, this is back, man. I used to have like a whole trunk of guns that looked like this, and I would come home from school and just open it up and just sit back like, just bring it on, bring it on.
You were like Scarface.
Dude, I was little Scarface, little North Carolina trailer park Scarface.
All right. Well, that's
All
the
right, that's
first
my first
item.
item.
I like it. Sean, do you want to go next?
Okay. I'll go with I grabbed things.
Mhm.
So I thought this was kind of fun and interesting. This is an original Count Chocula box from what year was this? This
Oh, wow,
was
cool.
Love it.
is there a year on this thing? It's old. Oh, 81? Is it 81?
Those are the good years.
Yeah, or maybe 87, 81. I don't know, but anyway, it's the one with the Bela Lugosi,
Yes.
Oh, wow. I only saw that online. Of course you have that.
and it has he has the Jewish star. That there was a big controversy that he's wearing that. If you pull
Mhm.
it, you know, see it.
Oh, wow.
I got it when I
love
was a kid to eat it.
The
yeah.
best thing is look at the back. How rad is that?
Wow.
That was 80. That was 81, you said?
It says there's a thing on the side here for a VHS of the
Yeah.
Munsters, and it says
Wow.
87.
I think it was
MCA
later.
home video 87.
Yeah.
So,
You get Bela Lugosi and
how
Al
great is
Lewis.
that?
That's awesome. That's
That's
so
cool.
cool. You know what's awesome? Between all the stuff that we all have,
Mhm.
it's like knowing that you have the leather face masks. I feel like I'm close to it. Like, I know a guy that has it.
Yes, I feel that we can visit
So
it.
if I could live through it. So you've got all the stuff. It's awesome. Together, we could open an amazing museum.
I still
I
need the I'm looking for if anybody I'm gonna pull a Wednesday right now. If anybody
I
wants
was
to
gonna
get
say
me,
it.
I'm looking for the Frankenberry that has Boris Karloff on it. I still haven't been able to I every time I look it up, it's reproductions or magnets or this. I want the real box.
It's funny. It was something I needed earlier, and I go, maybe I'll just pull a Wednesday and ask for it and see.
You know, the reason I do this, and let me explain.
Yeah, just
this
show
to
the
you.
guitar, show the Ibanez. The reason
That's my birthday present. But yeah,
Okay.
I will show it
One
again.
of your birthday presents.
One of the many. I got like 20 more again today. But no, the thing is, people have been bringing me toys since I've been touring. It's just literally, it's just a thing for me. Like, and people get so excited seeing me get excited opening this shit, and it's just become a thing. And
when you get it for free, you start to expect it.
did you ever take any gifts to anybody, like your fan people? Because I did.
Did I ever give a gift to a celebrity?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I actually did, like when I was a teenager, and now as an adult, and I'm on the other side of it, and I see what happens to most of that stuff. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of the stuff you get, you keep. I mean, but the weird, random stuff that fans bring celebrities, especially the thing I've never understood is artwork of them. Like paintings, like especially when they're like big paintings. It's like, who is going to put a picture of themselves, no matter how good it is, on their own wall? I
They
mean,
also have to get on a plane.
Corey Feldman would, but you know,
most of the time they've got to get on a plane too. People don't understand that in Wisconsin, the person doesn't live there. They can't get this shit home. I've seen.
I'm just an example for me. Like when we toured with Alice Cooper, my first time ever, I was just ecstatic over that. And we've ended the tour Halloween at the Grove in Anaheim, or wherever it was, somewhere in Anaheim. But either way, it was when Matt was in the band, Piggy was still in the band, and we both worshipped Alice, and we went to Walmart and bought this giant pumpkin basket, and we knew all the candies that he liked because he liked like Red Vines, not Twizzlers, and we knew all this fanboy stuff, and we put a bunch of Mad magazines, and we knew some prop guy, and we threw like a couple of heads, and it was the coolest Halloween basket, and we put it in his dressing room, and he came in, and he was so like ecstatic for it, and he hung out with us, and it was awesome, and it made me feel good seeing him feel good, and I think fans do the same thing, because I just literally 2 hours ago, I just opened up presents for 2 hours, and
I think his explanation was also a solicitation. I think he explained it so that you keep sending. All right, let me bring up.
So real quick, somebody asked if I said you need a PO box, Sean. I have one. It's right here.
There
so
it
you
is.
Read that. It's probably too far away.
No, I think you could see it, and then pause the video and write it down. And he's looking for a Boris Karloff cereal.
24301 Muirlands Boulevard, Suite V, number 409, Lake Forest, California, 92630.
There you go. All right.
All right, Jason, do your item.
I also
Let's see it, Jason. Make it
I
good.
Sorry, we started chatting about what I needed.
I also did this fast, but I thought this was an odd item in my collection. Maybe one of the oddest. There was an actor back in the 70s and 80s named Harry Reams, and he played the doctor in Deep Throat, which was pretty. I think people don't realize that Deep Throat was bigger than an adult movie. I mean, presidents were talking about it, and every comedian had it in their monologue, and it played in real theaters. And so Harry Reams was this legendary adult film actor who passed away. But before he passed away, he was working in the real estate business in Park City, Utah, near the Sundance Film Festival. And I got him to autograph one of his real estate cards. I thought
that's amazing.
Pretty odd, right? I mean,
now, is he still alive?
No, he's passed.
Okay, I was gonna say because you're showing his phone number.
Yeah, no,
let's call him.
I think we could call him or email him. He's gone, but it was funny that he sold it under the name Harry Reams. He didn't go by his real name.
So did you already have the card? Did you get the card, or you went into?
I wrote to him, and I don't know where I got the idea. I must have asked him. Maybe someone told me he'll sign the card. I don't really remember the story, but I wrote to him and I said I would love to have this. And
so you sent him the card?
Sent him the card, yeah. And I always thought if I went to the Sundance Film Festival that I would just show up at his real estate office, but I never went.
Oh, that's a pretty awesome. I've got a lot of celebrity type business cards from people over the years too, but that's pretty cool that it's signed and he's no longer with us and everything.
And just such a rare part of that history, that adult history, and just an odd item that I think people wouldn't think of. Nowadays, people think of everything when it comes to collecting, but at the time, it was a pretty novel thing. All right, let's see.
I have a question. Because Sean, you said when you asked if he would pass, you're showing his phone number. Did you guys back in the day ever get a phone number for somebody that like a celebrity or a musician, and you stupidly called them? Did you ever fanboy out? Too young, too dumb to not realize you don't do that, but you did it. Did you ever call it?
I think I might have. Yeah.
You don't remember who you did? Because I know who I called.
Let's hear yours.
When I got signed to Roadrunner, I went up to they flew me up to the office in New York, and the A&R guy, Monty Connor, who's like a legendary dude there, we both love the Munsters. And he was like, someone told me that this is Al Lewis's phone number. And he was like, and I was like, no shit, Grandpa. He goes, yeah. And I said, well, fucking call him. And he's like, should we? And it was just like two little kids he put on the speakerphone, and we called that number, Monty. Grandpa Al Lewis answered the phone. He goes, hello. And Monty goes, Al Lewis, please. He goes, who's calling? He was you could just, and we both were like, oh my God, that's him. And he goes, who's calling? And we're like, so we've got the wrong number. And we just hung up. And we're like, oh my God, we just called Grandpa Munster.
What's funny is my first girlfriend lived in Roosevelt Island, New York. And to get to Roosevelt Island, you had to take what's called a tram. And it was in the movie Nighthawks with Stallone. Rutger Hauer holds it hostage. But so Grandpa Al Lewis lived on this island, and I would see him every day. He'd be in the same restaurant. And it was, I was a huge fan of the Munsters, and most people just didn't care. They saw him all the time. And he also had an Italian restaurant in the village, and it was like called Grandpa's, and he would stand outside there every day, sort of soliciting for business. I want to thank Matt for that super chat. Hold on right there. Thank you, Matt. I'm sure I did. And there was a time when I would get somebody really famous's phone number and say, that's the most famous number I have. Not that I would ever call the person, but it was cool to say I had it. Every now and then I look through my Rolodex of which is now a phone, and I go, wow, I got that guy's number. I'm never going to call him, you know.
It's crazy because all you guys met all these celebrities, or we've all met celebrities over time. But like for me, I never saw movie stars ever. Like I only saw musicians. And the first guy I ever saw when I came to LA in the airport, I was just looking for anybody. And the first dude I saw was the bad guy from Cobra, the Ultra-Irish Pig.
Oh,
that guy.
Johnson.
Yeah, and he was wearing sandals and a Hawaiian shirt, and it was just like, what am I looking? What? Why aren't you wearing grease in your hair? Where's your axe? My brain couldn't process why he looked like. Yeah, it was bizarre, but that was my first celebrity sighting ever outside of a musician.
Ryder, maybe get one of your items together.
The comment about, I don't know if somebody's making a joke. I've got Peter North's library card. It said,
yeah, I think it's a joke, but it's a great one.
It'd be great if you really did. Side note, I used to see Peter North at the gym all the time, so he must have lived by me for a while.
Peter North, that's the Mr. Distance, right?
It's not distance, it's a quantity.
Oh, I thought it was distance and quantity.
He might have that too.
He was friends with Joey.
Really?
Yeah. Because I remember us leaving the Golden Gods, and everybody was hounding Joey. A bunch of people were there, and I saw that Craven Moorhead guy, the adult producer, and he was with him, and they both like popped out, and he like grabbed Joey and hugged him, and I was like, "Was that?" And he goes, "Yep." Yeah.
I licensed some footage to a documentary about Peter North, and I guess it's out now or coming out, and I'm sure it's interesting. The guy talk about an adult star who had a crazy career. He made movies that were gay. I think you could say gay. You could say gay in this day and age, and he denied it forever. But these are videos; they don't go away. I mean,
AI, bro.
AI. Now you got that excuse, but so Matt Ramsey was his name then.
To answer the original question about having called a celebrity or whatever, I do remember a time. This is funny. Is Lee Wanell, who is one of the co-creators of Saw. He was one of the guys chained up in the bathroom in the original Saw. He directed one of the Insidious movies. He writes those. He's acting in those. He directed that Wolfman movie, The Invisible Man, Upgrade, bunch of stuff. Anyway, one of my clients, and we were at a show recently, and he starts to tell a story to a room full of celebrities, like in a green room, about how he and I were drunk one time at San Diego Comic-Con the year Saw came out, because I was a journalist back then, right? But I was dabbling in this. So this is 2006, 5, 6, and that we were calling famous people on my phone drunk, and he said that we called Gary Busey, and he said that we called Steven Seagal, and I vaguely remember it, and his telling of the story is much better because he had details I don't remember, but I was at the same time, I'm kind of like, people are looking at me like, what? And I'm like, don't tell that story in here. It's like, but
it's changed. Yeah.
But the one time that kind of reminds me of the story you told Wednesday is I used to work. I think I might have even told you guys this before. Somehow it got brought up. I was working in a mortgage company, and we were doing a loan for somebody that worked for Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh,
yeah. And we had to call the underwriter had to call him for a reference, job reference, make sure he really worked for him. And he got a group of us together, like, we're gonna call Rodney Dangerfield. So we all went in his office. They put it on speakerphone, and they call it. And he's like, oh, and he's like, oh, can I speak to Rodney? Like, hey, Rodney, what can I do for you? And he's like, oh, so and so. And it told you getting, oh yeah, great guy, yeah, stand up guy, yeah, just totally him, 100%. It was just like we're all sitting there going, giggling our asses off.
Yeah. It's funny is I knew a guy who was an agent for sports players, for conventions, same kind of thing for appearances, and he was doing an appearance here in Vegas with a baseball player named Bob Feller. He was one of the greatest pitchers of all time, pitched for the Cleveland Indians in the Hall of Fame. And what's funny is back then the baseball players would have to serve in the military as well. So the guy fought war in addition to his statistics and had amazing numbers. But anyway, they crank called him at the hotel and they told him they caught him double dipping at the buffet. And he sat there and he kind of shouted at them, "I would never double dip." And they turned into like the hotel is on to you. And yeah. But I think back in the day, I was crazy. We would call celebrities at their hotels and ask them, "Hey, when are you coming out? We got some shit to get signed." I mean, we were pretty.
I used to just do prank calls. I didn't call anybody that was famous,
No.
but I used to prank call people all the time. I found a CD in a drawer recently with all my prank calls. They're pretty good.
Oh, you recorded them?
Yeah.
That's great.
That's great. I wish I had.
Yeah,
ours.
basically, I went to Radio Shack and they had it. It was $5. It was literally one of these these little cables, right? And the other end was a suction cup with a speaker, and you could go up to a payphone, pop the thing on there, and I just had a Crown Royal bag of quarters, and I called up Redneck Bars. And I would ask to speak to the owner, and I acted out the role of Roadhouse. I said my name was Brad Wesley, and I was coming into town, and I was going to let their business stay in business as long as they gave me 20% of their liquor sales. And by the time I said that, they were cursing me, and I've got some amazing stuff. This one guy scared me so bad, I unplugged and left because I was afraid he was going to find me. There was no way. He just scared me so bad over the phone. It was, if he could have got a hold of me.
I got a story that's a little crank call related, but it's a famous person making the crank calls. One of the greatest gigs I ever did was I directed a charity event for a late chef named Kerry Simon, who had a sickness named MSA. It's sort of a Lou Gehrig's disease thing. And he had a massive charity event that we did here in Vegas, and I got to work with Bill Murray for the entire day. And everything you hear about Bill Murray is exactly what he was. Every story when you hear it, him sneaking up behind people and saying, "Guess who it is?" But he was the coolest person I ever worked with. And so Robin Leach is talking for hours, and nobody cared about Robin Leach. And I'm trying to explain to them that Bill Murray is ready to talk and tell jokes. Let's get to it. So they told me Bill Murray's a character, but his best friend who directed Scrooged, and he wrote some other movies with him, and he was married to the actress in Roadhouse. What is her name? Is it Kelly something? The leading lady in Roadhouse. It's Kelly something. Anyway, he said that Bill's a weird guy. He usually doesn't even have a phone. He'll just has like a voicemail. But anyway, he goes, whenever Roadhouse is on TV, Bill Murray will call my house and say, "I just wanted you to know your wife's cheating on you with Patrick Swayze," and then hang up on me. And he goes, Bill Murray was good for that 20 times a year, every time Roadhouse was on. So I was like, this is incredible. That night at 3 a.m, Bill Murray called me, left a voicemail. I didn't give him my phone number. He went out and got it, and he told me that he loved working with me, and that he loved me. And he's, "Hello, this is Bill Murray." It's 3 a.m, and he was crazy. I have photos with people, and Bill Murray's in the back of the photos, photo bombing. A photo of me, Matt Sorum, and Greg Jafria, and Billy Duffy from the Cult, and in the back is Bill Murray like this, like kind of peeking in, and just one of the best. In this industry, there's certain things that are memorable. Ryder's going to show us one of the items from his collection real quick, and then we'll get back to you Wednesday. Ryder, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. I don't think we've ever seen 4 squares all together.
Yeah.
Ryder, show us one of the items from your young collection.
Yeah. So this item right here is a vintage Freddy Krueger squirt gun.
I have that.
You do?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm going to grab mine. I want to see. Yeah.
So,
I've never seen this.
So I was in Phoenix, Arizona recently, and we found this very cool collectible store called Terror Trader. There were nice people, and they had some insane collectibles and stuff. So, and then I found this, and I've heard about this, and it's like from the 80s or something, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Like
looks
87,
very,
88.
it looks very cool for the 1980s. Like, look at that. It looks a lot like Freddy and stuff.
It's awesome,
So,
and the top has got the little
yeah,
plunger.
so
You fill it full of
you,
water.
yeah, you take this thing out, and then and then you put in like a pool of water or whatever, wherever it is, and then it goes inside this like brown thing in here,
It's
and
a
then
handle. You
and then you
squeeze
put
it.
yeah, and then you put your hand in it, and then you squeeze it. And I tried it yesterday for the first time, and it actually worked really well.
It works
I
awesome.
found it for only $50, and I looked online. They're selling it for like 100-something bucks, like in the boxes. But like, I found this one. It was sitting there outside the box, and I'm like, no way, they have this, and it was $50, and I'm like, I gotta get this. So it's
That's a
very
good
cool.
All
deal.
right, Ryder, you impressed me. You got another item handy?
Yes, actually, yeah, I was wondering if you
thought
guys
you
Yours in
were
the
wanted me to
box
show one more item.
Wednesday or out?
What's that?
Is yours in the box or out?
No, but I
Um,
want to see if it's any different though. I want to check it out real quick. It's right here.
All right, Ryder, let's see another item.
Okay, so this is like an actual movie prop. It's from a TV show. This is the duck from True Blood that was sitting on Lafayette's porch from True Blood. This is an actual movie prop. And
Oh, wow.
if you guys didn't know, True Blood, a lot of it was actually filmed where we live. So this is like the actual duck that was sitting on Lafayette's porch in True Blood, and it's very cool to own this because it's cool.
Looks like it
I
has
like
a little bit of blood on it in the front.
Mhm.
On the front.
Yeah.
You see on the bottom?
Oh, yeah, that. Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
Ryder, when you grow up, you're going to have a house full of pinball machines and movie props.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
the funny story about how I acquired this head is my best friend and I, we were probably like your age. We would go into this toy store called KB Toys, and they had this sitting out of the box. And my friend was
Yeah.
like, and he went up to buy it, and they were like, "We can't sell you that. There's no price tag on it." And this dude didn't like being told no, and he's like, "Well, why is it in the fucking store?" It's Crazy Eddie, my buddy Crazy Eddie.
Yeah, we heard about him on the show.
And he walked down the aisle and he goes, "Man, I want this fucking Freddy." And I went, well, and he goes, "Fuck them." And he put it on his hand and he just walked out and he just went, "Later," and waved at him with his other hand. And we got outside, and that's one of the first
That's
moments
so funny.
I was involved in.
Somebody gave it to you?
Yeah, I got it from him later on, but this is the one that he took.
Oh,
Looks like
nice.
yours has a tag, Wednesday.
I put a button on it, but so I wouldn't.
You put a button on it, yeah.
Yeah, it's an old Freddy button, but
KB
this thing's
toy.
so it's cool because literally you can see inside. There's like a
Yeah.
little squeeze handle, and he spits right out of his mouth.
All right,
Uh-huh,
Ryder,
yeah,
give me one
and
more.
I tested it out for the first time yesterday. It works really well.
You guys can have a water
You,
gun
you
fight.
can perform some you can perform some skits with this for sure.
Yeah,
Ryder, let me see another item. You got a third one?
Let's see. What do I got
I
laying
told him
around
pick
here?
one,
Let's see.
but he's doing good.
So right here. Oh, let's see. Got another item here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Right here is I got this at I think was it Monster Palooza? Yeah, I think it was Monster Palooza last year. This right here is the NECA Nightmare on Elm Street NES
video game one?
Ultimate. Yeah, the NES video game Freddy. And I heard this figure is like kind of rare and stuff, and I heard that Robert Englund was there, so I actually met Robert Englund there at Monster Palooza, and then I had him sign this guy
Nice.
right here.
Cool.
ooh,
There.
you did it
Yeah.
good.
That was right there, signed by the man himself. Yeah, it's a really cool figure. Yeah, I think it's really cool. To find this there, it's pretty rare, I think, but yeah.
Would you guys have been shocked if Ryder said he had a signed Harry Reams business card?
Yes.
No. No.
I wouldn't either.
No.
That's
Anyway,
a cool
Ryder,
chair you got behind you. You got like a little throne behind
he's
you.
got a throne.
Yeah, this is a lot of my horror collection right here. I'm only 10
Yeah.
years old, so
He's getting old.
I know I'm gonna have a lot bigger of a horror collection when I'm older because I'm only 10 years
Yeah,
old. I
just
think.
keep all that stuff. Just keep
For
it all.
sure.
Keep
Absolutely.
getting it.
Ryder,
Uh-huh.
tell me what's going on before you go. Let's plug something.
What's been going on? Let's see.
Uh-huh. I heard you got some big stuff coming up.
Got some really big stuff coming up that we cannot talk about yet.
I was told we can't talk about it. Yeah.
But it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be very, very huge. So yeah.
Ryder's gonna be a superstar soon. Everyone's gonna know him.
Everything is stuff you can't talk about. Just say that.
Yeah. Everything coming up is stuff I can't talk about. So
well, that's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah, but when it comes out, it's gonna be crazy. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. So yeah,
I don't know anything, but I'm excited.
Yeah,
you'll like it too, Sean.
Yeah.
What about your website, Ryder? Ryder Be Good, right? What is the site?
Well, Ryder Be Good is actually on my Instagram. It's like it ends with an E like Johnny Be Good, but it's like Ryder Be Good and stuff like that. And also, my website is called ryderbemusic.com. And you can go there. You can search on like Safari, I think Google and whatever. So and then you can go there, and then you can find my album called Don't Call Me Cute, and you can listen to the whole thing. The album is for now. The album is on ryderbemusic.com. So if you want to hear my album, go ahead and listen to it there. So yeah, ryderbemusic.com. Don't forget that.
All right.
Gigi wanted to say you're so cute, Ryder, but I don't think that's
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't call him that. Don't do it.
Recently, I was somewhere. Recently, I was somewhere and I saw one of your stickers, and I took a black Sharpie and I drew over the don't part.
That's why
I'm kidding. I saw your video.
Ryder, was that vinyl you were showing us? There's vinyl, right?
Yeah.
Is that record?
Yeah. This is just like one of my records just laying around my room. I think this is like a record that I was gonna like sign for somebody, but then I messed it up, so we just did another one, and then I just kind of
that's a practice one.
I just kind of messed with it a little bit, and it's just laying around in my room. But this is one of my vinyls here, right here. Don't Call Me Cute. This is the back.
How many vinyls have you put out since you've been making music?
How many vinyls? That's a tough question. I honestly don't know, but I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot.
How insane is that? You're 10.
Yeah. I know there's like a lot of Don't Call Me Cute copies, but like so actually
he's about to sell a lot more.
Yeah.
We actually put out an album of my first ever show I played at the Whiskey. It was like so and then we just we made an album. We never like released it anywhere, but like we made like vinyls of it and stuff, and it's a very rare vinyl. It's like that's like it's a crazy collector's item because we only like released like 100 copies, like only 100.
Yeah.
But like that was like my first ever vinyl. So and then
that's awesome.
Then now we have Don't Call Me Cute right there, my first ever album. And then you can listen to it, ryderbemusic.com.
Yes, and you can get a copy. Ryder, when you can talk, you'll come back and talk, right?
Yep, absolutely. I'd love to.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Good seeing you.
Great to see you guys again. See you later. Bye.
See you, dude.
Yeah, very cool. It's nice to see good things happening to Ryder, and I think people will be excited, and Sean will be excited when we tell them.
It's really cool, and I'm very happy for him.
What's up, guys? I'm so psyched to see your collections. By the way, did you get to see the Masters of the Universe? We did a whole show on the Masters of the Universe. Me and Wednesday talked about it. We loved it. I'm going to try to see it one more time before it leaves theaters, which will be this week.
It's on the Plex, so I can watch it whenever. I just haven't had a chance to. So
cool.
I can watch.
I think I'm going to watch it again when I get tattooed in a couple of weeks. That'll be a good one to watch and get my brain off of it, maybe.
I think that would be good. Okay, Wednesday, we're back to you. Sorry, we had a little.
No, that's awesome. We got stuff to talk about today. Again, I just grabbed something. This is a They Live vinyl that
7-inch.
Yeah, and I must have bought this when I was drinking because I don't remember anything about it. And I looked at it today. I went, "Oh, what the fuck? I haven't seen that in forever." But it was really cool. I think I bought this on my birthday years ago.
Is that a Carpenter record? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So the Scream company put it out, I guess. But it's cool. It's in this chrome print, but the inside is.
It was part of a thing that Scream Factory did.
Yes.
I think they sold it with the Blu-ray of the movie.
Yes,
Yes.
So if you open up the box, the vinyl sets on the Blu-ray. I didn't even know that was in there.
And
Sean, you did stuff on that Blu-ray?
No, I didn't work on that one. That was like one of the only Carpenter movies I didn't work on. But I do have. They did similar things like this records for Halloween 2 and Halloween 3. I have those versions.
Really cool color. It's like the blue and the.
That's a cool piece. Very nice.
Yeah,
but the only downside to is they were kind of making you buy the movie again to get it. It's like if you already owned it, most people did.
Yeah, but just the box of it looked cool, and I remember I went there on my birthday, and I was like, I gotta buy something, and that looked weird and cool, and it's just cool and chrome, and
it's a cool. That's definitely a good package. Yeah.
I don't think I've showed that on here before, but now I have.
All right, Sean, over to you.
I gotta pee, but I'll.
Me too. We have
Let me
pee
pee.
intermission. Mr. P stands. Mr. Pibb is.
All right,
for
you
pee.
talk for a minute, Jason. Me and Wednesday pee.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, guys. I'll cover for everybody. For those of you who are tuning in, I would think that I would have to pee by now, but I'm doing okay. So, I loved Ryder as Michael and Rob Zombie's Halloween. Yes, striking resemblance, but Ryder's got some big things coming on, so you're going to love it. Valley Rat says, love the longest cheesy fight scene award. Well, it was definitely a classic. You know, Rowdy Roddy Piper is the star of They Live, and that is a Piper's Pit playset back there. So you have Roddy Piper, and you have Cowboy Bob Orton and Paul Orndorff. This is not one of the items I was going to show, but if you're a wrestling fan, and I bought this with the idea that I was going to open it and set up the entire playset, and then I just looked at the packaging. I'm an inbox collector, as they call it, and I just looked at this packaging, and I couldn't bear to open it. I sort of think maybe I need to get another one. They call that one to stock and one to rock. But anyway, so for you They Live fans, hold on, Sean's back, and Wednesday's still in the facility.
Boys' room.
Yeah.
I pee faster than him.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, there he is. I was showing off my Rowdy Roddy Piper play set. Star They
like
Live.
it.
Yeah.
Now this next one I wasn't sure if I should show or not, because it's kind of one of those things that's like, if your audience isn't into this, if you guys aren't into this, you'd be like, cool, because it's kind of specific. But I literally just got this in the mail the other day, and it's something I've wanted for years. So I used to work at Alva Skateboards, right? The factory in the late 80s. And,
Were you a skater?
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay.
Yeah. And this was one of my favorite decks, and I've always loved this deck. I didn't keep one. I have the T-shirt of this design still from back then, but anyway, I saw a mint one. God, it's crazy what those old decks go for on eBay. I don't even want to tell you what I paid for this, but it is a Fred Smith Loud One model. It's called the Loud One, and it's like mint, never been used, Alva skateboard. But
now I don't know who Fred Smith is. Who was Fred Smith?
He was a pro skater, but not anybody that was a household name. To be fair, not really too many of the Alva boys were household names other than Tony Alva.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this was always my favorite design, and I've always just wanted a mint one, even a used one. But I saw this mint unused one. Yeah, it's not that big. It's a standard size.
It looks in great shape. What year did you say it is?
This is probably from 88, 89.
It looks good.
Yeah, that's why. And believe me, I paid for that good condition.
Yeah, I get that.
But
all right, I think it's cool. I mean, I'm not a big skate person, but I recognize good collectability.
And in an upcoming growing up series, I will be covering my days at Alva and skating and all that stuff, and you're going to see a lot of awesome photos when I used to tear it up.
Yeah,
awesome.
Steve Stedham,
right.
That's a good one. I saw that.
I thought
That's not a mini. That deck's not a mini. The mini was that was the full size. The mini was the punk one. That's a real mini.
That's a mini. Yeah.
Fred Smith's mini edition was the one that said Punk Kid Freddie Smith. I used to work at the factory. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway,
I tried.
I even printed some of those. I sometimes when we were running behind and they needed help in the screen printing, I actually got up and screen printed decks. I was in charge of returns, but there's decks out there that I did. Shit, I might have done that one by hand. Who knows? Probably odds are very low, but you never know.
All right. I try to think of things that were easy to grab like the rest of us, but also that maybe had a kind of fun story behind it. So I've talked about this before, but I've never shown this. This is a Steven Adler painting. And the light may glow in the dark or something. I can't remember. But it's signed on the front and it's signed on the back. And I'll be honest, I have 6 different ones. But
does he paint them on drum heads or something?
So they look like drum heads. They're not. It's a canvas mold, but they do look like drum heads, which I think is cool. I had some square ones too, but I think these were the nicest. And the story behind it is a friend of mine was sort of managing Steven Adler's comeback, and he lived here in Vegas, and we all got to know him, and people that I worked with were playing in his band. And so I got to know him, and he was a nice guy, and he would invite me over. And I remember I got him the Queen at Wembley DVD, loved Queen. And I brought it over on Thanksgiving or some holiday, Christmas or something, and just sat with him watching it. And he was always a nice guy, but you knew that he was still an addict at that time. I mean, he denied it, but there would be signs. And some of the signs would be, come over right now. I want you to buy some paintings. And I didn't quite know I was enabling him, but so I would go over and he would sell me these paintings pretty cheap. I mean, depending on how much he wanted cash, maybe one of those paintings was $50. And I mean, it sounds morbid and terrible, but I thought he would have been gone by now, especially the way he was doing at that time. And one day I came over and all of his platinum records were gone. His computer was gone. His platinum records were gone. And sometimes he would buy, I would give him some money. He'd sell me those. And then he would disappear and he'd leave me in his house. There'd be nights I'm like sitting in his living room watching TV with what he did have the platinum records and his drum set. And I eventually realized that he was going to cop at the 7-Eleven across the street. This is when his mother had control over his money. And so the only way he would get money is to find odd things like selling those. The happy part of the story is that Steven did get clean. Took a lot of work, and we did some shows with him on the road, and I told him, hey, I still have those drum heads. And he was really happy to hear it, that I had some of his artwork and, that I didn't flip it. I didn't tell him I was waiting for him to die. I thought that would be nice. But anyway, it was, Steven Adler is one of these guys. I hate to say underrated, but boy, the drums on Appetite for Destruction. I mean, he played parts that you can sing, Rocket Queen and Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child. You can sing the drum part in your head. I mean, he was and he had this swing, and he would often play drums in the house, but he was struggling a little bit. But if it was Guns N' Roses, he was ready to go. And he used to tell me, let's jam. And I regret that I didn't, because it would have been a cool story to tell. But anyway, so that was part of my collection. I got a Dee Dee Ramone painting as well. I guess I collect heroin chic art, you could say. But anyway, all right. So that's that. Sean, we'll go back to you. I think, right?
It's Wednesday's turn.
Wednesday, you're first. Sorry. You changed sections on the screen.
Oh, we did. Right. I didn't even realize that.
Oh wait, did you go? Did you do a second item? We skipped him. I think
I did the They Live. That was
that's right. Okay, yeah, you did. All right. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have to show all of these, but I've been rearranging stuff, and Crazy Eddie came up earlier. We were talking about him. So Crazy Eddie and I, we grew up together, and we collected the same stuff, and our places look like this. And he, as an adult, you'd go in his house in the kitchen, and in the kitchen, he's got posters from 1970s magazines, you know, Kiss posters, all this cool shit. And he had all these old He-Man posters from the He-Man magazine, and he didn't want them anymore, so he took them off the wall and put like little pieces of tape, so because the tape would get stuck to it. But the artwork on some of these things, this is what He-Man magazine back in the 80s would come with, these posters. It looked like fucking Dio album covers.
Conan, yeah.
Oh, wow.
or Frank
It's some of the-
Rosetta kind of art, yeah.
It's some of the coolest art. And he gave me, like, when I went through North Carolina last time I saw him, he gave me a bunch of these, and they're just, dude, I want to get these framed. They're just like, they're super
That
cool.
Hordak, yeah.
Nice.
On the back, it's got, you know, the magazine. It was like a magazine you'd get in school or something. So
What does Crazy Eddie do these days? When your first name is Crazy, I always wonder how people like that
he's
grow up.
he's not crazy anymore.
I'm cured.
I mean, he's still crazy, but he works at a restaurant. There's Roboto. I mean, these look like some sci-fi 70s
Cool.
posters or something. But yeah,
Yeah,
Eddie has a band. They're called the Self-Made Monsters. You should check them out. They're like the Stooges, and
Very cool. Yeah, I like those.
yeah. So either way, it's just that you gave me a stack of posters like that, and they're weird. And every issue of He-Man magazine, they'd pick one kid. Was that one of you guys?
That's me.
No, I think I remember the magazine though, but I never sent in my photo.
And it had like a comic book, and it's just a cool thing. I don't have a full magazine, unless anybody out there wants to bring me some.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Or send it. All right, we're over to Sean.
Okay. Let's see.
This is item number 3. We're on item number 3.
Item number 3. Okay, I'll go with the Ronald McDonald doll.
Love it.
Oh wow!
Look
Love
at
it.
that thing of nightmares.
What
What
year
year
is
did that come out?
This 70s for sure.
Damn, he's cool looking.
Looking
with
for
the Sid and Marty Krofft-esque McDonald land on the side that they got sued for.
it does. Yeah, it doesn't have a year on it, but this is 70s. But
I think
look,
huge.
check it out. Taking him out of the box.
Wow, an unboxing.
Oh, he's like, oh no, he's still like
fastened.
locked in, but he's got the whistle. If you put the whistle in his mouth, I think you push his stomach. Let's see if we can get him to work. Hold on. Yep,
Wow,
he's got a little grimace coming out of his
a
pocket.
grimace in the pocket. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
How
You
rad
got
is
a
that?
grimace in the pocket.
Mm-hmm. These
Man.
are the things that I like to see.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. See what year this guy was.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That is cool.
Weird.
Yeah, if you
Let's
saved
see.
the cheeseburger from then, it would still be edible. That's what they say. Yeah. Listen, you think that's creepy? He has the actual poltergeist clown. That's nothing.
I've got a lot of clown stuff. 1978. I was right.
That's true. And you have the killer clowns.
I got 4 killer clowns now. Poltergeist clown, Ronald McDonald. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. That are we back to me again?
Yeah.
We're starting to move. We're starting to move fast. I'm saving, I think, the best for last. But let's see.
I'm not.
I don't know that I have anything best. I just got a bunch of junk sitting.
Yeah, I think this is the best. I'll show it right now. This is one of the odder things in my collection. It's very related to Harry Reams, though. Ron Jeremy gifted this to a close friend of mine, and when my friend
All his
passed
stuff
away-
is porn related.
yeah. Wait till I show you the stuff I couldn't show. I'll text you after. But so this was gifted to my friend, and it was signed to my friend. My friend passed away, and I inherited it. So this is a movie prop. You probably couldn't actually see it in the movie, but it's from the movie Boogie Nights. And Ron Jeremy was a consultant on Boogie Nights. And so this is a VHS that was in one of the stores. And it is a movie starring Dirk Diggler. And you
wow.
can see Mark Wahlberg and John C. Reilly on the cover. And he signed it to Greg, my buddy for life. He's dead, and Ron is basically dead. So, but it's a Jack Horner production for Reynolds' character.
Oh, wow, that's the picture. That's cool.
Angels live in my town, and then it has a whole back to look at these crazy pictures of them.
So they just made that that was a prop on the movie?
Yeah, a dummy prop, because I think there was a scene that was supposed to be in a video store or in Reynolds' office. So they made a lot of these, and Ron was able to take one. Reed Rothschild.
Did he sign the actual cover or the plastic?
Unfortunately, he signed the cover. I wish he signed the plastic because.
I was gonna say,
because I don't really need his signature on it, but it's kind of
awesome.
80s appropriate because it's an old clamshell case.
Yeah,
that's really cool. That's my favorite part in the movie is when they start doing all the interview with him, the documentary.
That has the Jack Horner Productions logo. But yeah, I think that part in the movie is great when they're playing music together. I mean, a fun movie. Anyway, it's just such an odd, cool item.
You got
who
the
knows
power.
how many... That song's great. All right, Wednesday, back to you.
Oh, what else do I have over here? I don't know where I got this. I don't think it's that old, but I mean, the item that is replicated is very old and is still being searched for.
Well, is it the Grail?
That's the Ark of the Covenant.
Oh, the Ark of,
yeah. I acquired this.
Don't open that. Don't do it. Your face gonna melt off.
Oh yeah, your face will melt.
So
I've seen what happens.
Inside of it, it's got the little tool that you put together, and you eyeball the city that Indiana Jones did when he had to stand up in the place and do the whole little thing, and he had to look down. You can do all of that with this in here, but there's no demons in there. Why is that so sticky? That's weird.
Ooh.
It's not good.
You know what? That's a flashlight.
VHS tape being sticky, I guess.
It's a flashlight. Holy shit!
Huh.
And you don't remember where it came from?
There was a guy that brought me a bunch of Indiana Jones stuff, and I imagine this was in the good stash of the Indiana Jones stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's just cool looking. I just like it. I put it with my indie stuff, and it's just cool to have a little, little Ark of the Covenant in there.
Very cool. People ask me if Ron is in jail. No, but Ron is in a.
I'm gonna need to go wash my hands. I don't know what that is. I hope it's not the Ark of the Covenant.
Ron has dementia, and he doesn't know where he is yet. So that is. But he's supervised and all those things. So Sticky 7 sounds like Wednesday has a similar collection to me. Yeah. All right. Well, Sean, I think you're up, right?
I'm up. I figure I'll wait for him to get back though. So
okay.
He can have
a
reaction.
He should see
Just
it too.
Go wash them delicate little hands of his.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. I thought his face.
By the way, if you guys have any cool soaps that you could bring Wednesday to the next show, he'd be very excited.
Yeah. I like
especially
soap.
if they're like character shaped ones, like remember those like that, like a Halloween one.
You guys want to send me some Halloween soap?
Yep, some Halloween soaps.
You guys stop making fun of me. I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, is he back? Oh shit!
Oh,
all right. So
I didn't realize.
Right, here's the next one. Now, I'd love to hear if anybody has ever seen one of these.
Okay.
Now, this was just a lot of times I'll go to antique stores and I'll just find random weird shit and I'll just buy it because it's so bizarre. And that's what this was. All right.
Bubblicious.
Okay, you're thinking, okay, what's weird about Bubblicious?
Right.
That's the watermelon flavor one, right? From the 80s.
I think there's something else in there.
Yeah, but what's weird about it is that it's a phone. It's a phone.
I was thinking it would be a DILDO.
A Bubblicious telephone. You talk into that, you hear out of that.
Oh shit.
These are the items I love. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So it's like you'll be chilling, like, hey, come in. Hey, just put it down over there. I'm on the phone. Yeah.
You should be bringing that to your meetings with your clients.
I know, man.
That's a get out quick. Like, oh, I gotta take this. Oh
so
shit.
Anybody else ever seen the Bubblicious phone?
Anyone here? I have not.
That makes no sense.
No.
Yeah. We shall see. All right. That was Sean. Wednesday. I think we're over to you. Is that right? Or is it?
No, I think it's you, right?
I forget how this game works. So maybe it's me. Yeah, because you're
It
first.
is you,
Sean,
Jason. It's you.
I feel like I just played this game with you guys.
I have no idea if that phone works. I've never tried it. I don't have a landline in my house to even try it. So.
Yeah, the landline is a thing of the.
Did any of you guys ever have one of those clear phones where you can see all the insides, like a SWAT?
I have one.
Okay, I had one.
I talked about it. I have the exact same one that Axl Rose smashes in the was it November Rain video. It's the neon pink one.
Okay.
I have it in the box, never been used. I stole it when I worked at Spencer Gifts in the 80s.
My brother got one from Spencer's, but it wasn't that one. It was just it was a small, because that one was square. The axle broke, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
My brother had one that was like it set in a little cradle that was completely clear. But it wasn't that one. But but they were all the same style. But funny how that just made, I got to get that. I could see the insides of it.
Yeah.
I think I took it thinking it was the blue one. I got it home and it was the pink. And I was like, I'm not going to plug in a pink phone in my room. And
I had a hot pink phone that I requested because I like Poison that much.
Well, that's true. All right. These are like three items that go together. For a minute, I thought it would be funny to collect old perfume and but celebrity related. So the first one is the Debbie Gibson Electric Youth perfume, which I did have Debbie Gibson sign. It's still a full bottle. It smells fantastic.
Does it smell like Electric Youth? That's what I want to know.
I think so. It was fruity. And then this is the Beverly Hills 90210 Eau de Parfum. And I don't really remember this very much. But like,
the Kiss perfume, the Kiss cologne.
Gene Simmons was great.
So there is the Beverly Hills 90210 cologne.
Be careful, man. That could be.
Yeah, it's a little. It smells like kind of what a New York cab driver would spray in his car. Not good. But anyway, it's a nice item. Maybe I'll get Tori Spelling to sign it. All right, and I got one more that goes with this. It comes with the Kiss test strip. So if you're at the mall, you just want to sample it first, you would spray it. So at this signing, they were selling, it was like in Macy's or Dillard's. They were selling the Kiss cologne, but they would just give you any box and Gene would sign whatever bottle was inside. So I got one with the Peter Criss face, and I got one with the Paul Stanley face and one with the Ace one. But this is the actual Gene one. And
yeah, that one smells really good. I wore it for a while. My mother got it for me for Christmas. She was very excited to give it to me. I was like, "Oh, where'd you get this?" Because I'm not telling, but I know she got it from Big Lots.
Yeah, I can't do colognes. Like perfume and colognes, like give me migraines.
Wow,
migraines.
Intense smells, like
a lot of
that, like incense or clove cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm not into incense. It bothers me too. It gets my allergies going. Cigarette smoke, all that stuff.
John, have you had like clients or just people come up to you and their cologne is just really strong and you got to walk away?
Ooh. Oh, God, happened today. I was getting my big soda at the freaking gas station. This guy in line in front of me, I was like, whoa. I'm like stepping back and I looked at, like, when he walked out, I looked at the cashier like, am I the only? She didn't really react to it, but I'm just like, oh yeah, see this, you know what I'm talking about, the migraines. But no, there's this one particular, I don't even know what it is.
Don't tell your secret. People can destroy you. This is like a
right. It's kryptonite.
It's your kryptonite. Don't tell us.
I don't know what it is. It's like a body wash or something. But I always kind of like, I always called it like old lady smell. It has like it's like this I hate it so much. And
I
used
hate
to
old
work
ladies too.
going back to the Mission Viejo Mall days when I used to work at the pretzel place. There was this one woman who would get a pretzel almost every freaking day. She worked at the mall and she wore this, and I'd be like handing her a pretzel like this. But anyway, one of the girls that works for me on my crew, she showed up wearing this to one of the conventions, and I go, I need to talk to you. And it's like, how do you
This is the Larry David.
I could totally picture this.
I said, what is that you're that scent? What do you? And she goes, oh, it's, I don't even remember what it was. And I go, I fucking hate it. Don't ever wear it again around me. And I said, I'm not trying to be mean, but and she was cool with it. She never wore it again. So
wow, you're like Bill Murray. You're like Bill Murray on Kingpin.
I don't like patchouli either.
No, I get it. I get sensitive to certain things, and if somebody had too much perfume on, it would definitely get me. Okay. Yes, a lot of people.
My turn?
It's Sean's turn, yes.
That's my final item.
Final?
Is it final? I thought we had two more.
I have two more.
Five.
But
five,
I think it's
right?
five.
One. I did three. Four, right? That's right.
Oh, then it's your turn.
I think it is.
Yes, you're first. You're first. Sean wrapped it up.
All right. Well, I got two things here. What should I pick? What's stupider? These are pretty stupid. You probably have this. These monster spitballs.
I have the Jason and Freddy ones.
I have the Jason one.
Yeah.
But these were made by that Intertech company that got put out of business with the guns. I didn't realize that. But this is a squirter. Scary 18-foot squirt.
Peter North.
I knew a girl like that once.
Speak of the devil, Peter North edition. And look on the back, it shows you how to fill it up and to squirt it as hard as you can in someone's face.
Man, there's a lot of talking about squirting in this episode. A
lot
of porn, a lot of
you
squirting.
know what? It's part of life.
All male porn too. Have you noticed that? No female talk. It's all male porn.
I didn't talk about any male porn.
All right, that was cool. Those are the kind of things I love. I'm working on a room in my house that just has things like that. No cell phones allowed in the room. I've decided just you go into this room and it's 80s and 90s only, nothing else. Maybe 70s, and no social media, no phones. Just embrace the oldness. Anyway, all right. So. All right. Wednesday went. That means you go, Sean.
Yep. All right. So full disclosure on this next item. This is not an original. This is a reissue they did in 2001, so it's already 25 years old. But it was a reissue of a popular item in 1976. Even though you can't really tell the difference, I mean, because it looks just like it, but here it is. Do you remember the old slime? In the trash can?
Mm-hmm. I remember it well, yeah. I didn't know they reissued it, though, but that's cool.
In 2001, they reissued this one and slime with worms. I have both. But, so I bought two of each. I bought two of these, and I bought two of the slime with worms. And I opened up just one. The rest of them are sealed. I still got them sealed. But it's crazy. The one I opened, what happened to the slime inside it? Hear that?
Solid. Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's tiny. But the crazy thing, that smell. I mean, it smells exactly the same. But all the slime turned into, oh shit, it just went all over my desk like flakes. But
you're gonna get
that's the slime?
That's it.
You probably could be touching it. That's like Return of the Living Dead.
No, I want to. I'm gonna have to get a little vacuum to vacuum this up.
Just get a normal size one.
People said they could.
No, I'm gonna get a little one.
Smell it from here. Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good. I still love it.
I made slime during COVID and sold Wednesday 13 slime
get
with
the vacuum.
worms.
Mhm.
Except my slime turned to just straight liquid. Maybe I didn't follow the same ingredients.
So those are the great items when we were kids. I told you I'm trying to get back into the color forms and the shrinky dinks. That was a big part of my childhood.
Got the hand vacuum.
Look at that. Prepared. First time he's vacuumed slime live.
Getting
That's
all
a
that
good band
slime.
name. That's a good band name. Vacuum
All
the
that
slime.
dried slime.
Mm-hmm. Necro slime. That's a good name.
That's what I
Okay,
called
we're good.
That's what I called my slime. It
Mhm.
was called necro slime.
And just in case there's some on my keyboard, well, get that
Yeah,
out of
no,
there.
you're-
All right. Now
All
we're
right.
good.
I don't remember what I had. What
Hold
could
on.
be
I'm
left?
going to grab something else.
Yeah. I've got two things, so I'll show them both if Sean brings something else. This. Well, I'll start with this one because it's a longer story. Hold on. Am I supposed to wait for Sean? I don't want him to feel like he wasn't included.
That Joey Ramone toy you have behind you, I have it, and I lost his glasses. So I took the glasses off of Millhouse, the Simpsons figure, and put it on him.
This figure is one of the better figures I've seen.
It's cool, but I lost his glasses.
Millhouses will do.
Now
That's a sealed
he
slime.
looks weird. Yeah.
This is the slime with worms, sealed. And hear this? Sounds like I'm whacking it.
It does. Keep doing it. Peter
So-
North in the house.
Yeah. So that
All right.
shit's still good.
I got a couple things, but this is something that probably only means something to me, but it is a cool item. I got to work with Lemmy from Motorhead for the day. Well, a couple times actually, because he was in Romeo and Juliet, and he would only work with me. He hated James Gunn, and he liked me. I was a Motorhead fan, and he was playing that night with Black Sabbath, and I got to know him a little bit. So I saw a lot of Motorhead shows. But anyway, I convinced him to guest with the Sin City Sinners. Not easy. Getting Lemmy to do a guest appearance is not hard. He likes to fly. He liked to fly private because he didn't want to go through the metal detectors and get stopped with all his bullshit on. But he liked to sit at slot machines. That was a big Lemmy thing. He would sit in a casino at a slot machine from morning to night. He just liked sitting there smoking, have a drink, and playing the buttons. He had rules, though, to doing these appearances, and one was that you had his bottle of Jack Daniels. Later, that Jack Daniels led to diabetes, and not Jack Daniels, the Coca-Cola. The Jack Daniels was not as bad for him as the amount of Coca-Cola he was drinking. But so that day, we had to have this bottle of Jack Daniels with him for the entire day. I should have gotten to sign it. I just didn't even think of it, but it still had the bartender's thing to pour it. And I saved it, and I'm glad I still have it because it definitely has a sentimental value. One year we were at the AFM, the American Film Market, which was in Santa Monica, and Lemmy was promoting Romeo and Juliet with us. And at the end of the night, he goes, "Can one of you guys give me a ride home?" So my friend goes, "All right, we'll give you a ride home." He had a full bottle of Jack that had a wider top, not this one. And he went to an ice machine, and he put ice into his bottle of Jack, and then he poured Coca-Cola into it before he got in the car. And then he sat in the car with us drinking his Jack and Coke. And then when we got to his house, he goes, "You guys want to come in?" I mean, of course. And that's when I got my first tour of the strangest collection. If he was here right now, he would show us stuff that I don't even think we could show on the show. But anyway, so that was my bottle of Jack.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Are we done, or do we?
I can grab a couple more things.
I got more. Wednesday, you said you had another one.
I'm surrounded by shit. It's pretty easy.
Wednesday, my favorite item in your house lately that I told Michelle yesterday is the Munsters cuckoo clock. Now, you can't take it off the wall.
Yeah, I forget that I have it because it's in a place I don't look at all the time. So I just
How many people have a Munsters cuckoo clock?
Yeah, my friend bought it for me years ago. I don't know where she ordered it, but it looks like one of those ads you would see like in a Homes and Garden magazine. They would just have it in the back, like, "Oh, you can get this Munsters clock," and
Hmm.
something like that. Yeah.
We saw something in the store, and I go, "That looks like his cuckoo clock." Did the cuckoo have a name?
I
If
don't
anyone
know.
watching remembers, did the cuckoo?
Probably.
I know he's had that clock for a while, right, Wednesday?
Yeah, I've had it for. I mean, it's not that old. I mean, I probably had it for 10 years, 12 years, maybe.
Yeah, it's Lid says they have the Munsters cuckoo clock. I thought it was very cool. Sean, do you know if the cuckoo on the Munsters had a name in the clock?
No, I don't. I don't know if it had a name.
I can't remember either. Someone said maybe it was a Bradford Exchange. That sounds right, but it is cool. Let's see. Is the clock?
I would break it if I tried to grab it.
Yes. No. It looks like it. Now I should point out we're not picking things based on, what would get the biggest reaction or what's worth the most. It's really just kind of fun, offbeat things that are sort of laying around our houses.
Well, I can't think of something weirder than this.
Is there a story behind it?
Yes.
Okay.
This is not actually from the scene of the crime, but this is a fork replica made from a fork from Jeffrey Dahmer's kitchen.
I feel like we're on the Liars Club and Wednesday's making things up to see.
No, why would I have this?
So that is a Jeffrey Dahmer fork replica.
Yeah, a fan brought me this. I didn't ask for it, just so you guys know. But I'm glad I got it. They told me that this was a replica. The mold was made from one of the forks in his kitchen. Now, whether he consumed human flesh with it, that we don't know. But
I was going to say, did he eat a person?
I don't know. I mean, he could have had what would you eat with this? I mean, this looks like
the cuckoo's name was Charlie. We learned it's Charlie the cuckoo, the raven.
Little fork.
Okay.
Little fork.
I got something that kind of ties in with that.
All right.
And it was just sitting right up here on my shelf. So I was, as some of you know, as you guys know, I used to work with Meatloaf, right? He was my client.
Another food I've never had.
Yeah, well, you can't have it now because he's gone.
Are you going to show us Jeffrey Dahmer's spoon?
So one day, Meat shows up at a convention and he decides he wants to sell these handmade spoons that he made out of wood. It was the most bizarre thing. He literally shows up with like 10 of these spoons that he made himself. And he said, well, Sean, what do you think we could sell these for? And I'm just like, this is the most fucking random thing anybody has ever brought to a convention. A handmade out of wood spoon. So, of course, they didn't sell.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he sold one or two. I don't know. But at the end of the show, he goes, here, I want you to have something, Sean. And he signed the inside of the spoon and gave me one. That's his signature in there. But
incredible.
See, it says ML. It's shaped like a bat. But it's a freaking spoon. It's a handmade wooden spoon.
That's a great piece. It's great.
I mean, it's so bizarre. But I'm so glad he gave me one now, because, I mean,
Sean,
who else has one of these? Anybody else have a Meatloaf hand-carved spoon?
Sean, the great part of being an agent is you have to sit there with a straight face while Meatloaf tells you he's got a spoon to sell.
Yeah.
And you got to go, okay. I mean, if you think, Michelle, people are asking to see something from your collection. I don't know if you have anything handy.
Putting any bids on the spoon right now. What we got on the spoon?
One of the cooler items in your collection, Michelle, but it's in storage, is I bought her a painting from Val Kilmer.
Of course, it's one of the cooler items. I bought her.
Yes. Well, I did.
What is it?
It was a Christmas present, but it was a Val Kilmer painting that he did of the Tombstone character. And it was a big metal thing. And it's a weird process the way he made these paintings, and he used spray paint. When I got it, I thought this is either going to go over great as a gift, or this is going to be a real bomb. When he passed away, though, it was cool.
So
he used stencils.
He painted his own character from Tombstone.
So it says I'm your Huckleberry, right? I thought it said something like that, but it's on steel. It's like or aluminum. It's some heavy thing, and then I think he stenciled the character. There's no way he could have drawn that, and then he painted over. But it was a really nice piece. And when I got it, unfortunately we kind of knew he was going to pass. And Tombstone is one of Michelle's favorite movies. She also likes Top Gun, so I had to choose because he had The Doors, he had Top Gun, he had Batman, and he had. Anyway, so she has it, but it's in storage, so we can't show it. But if you find something over there you want to share, go ahead. You have your Harry Potter picture. All right, who's up? The spoon was great, by the way. I did the spoon by to win the show.
I think
you're
trying
up, to run up the fork. The Dahmer fork was cool. I'm sorry.
It's weird, right? I put it with my blood-sucking freak straw.
All right, I have a box of drumsticks that I've acquired over the years, and I've got a lot of really cool ones, but I wanted to pick something that is not common. So when I was going through it, there was AJ Pero, who's passed, and Frankie Banali, and
who's passed.
He's passed, yeah. And so it's funny though, I was going through the box and there was like drummers in there that are just complete jokes, and I'm thinking, how do they get in this box? I got to get this box in order. But anyway, I thought this is something that most people don't have or have never seen, and this is Sandy West from the Runaways. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is just a couple days ago, I was filming for my upcoming episode, one of the upcoming Growing Up in Orange County, and I decided to go. I had a correction, if you will. If you saw the last episode where I talk about this girl who passed away, who was killed in a car accident I went to high school with, and I said it was my first time dealing with death. But I realized I was wrong because 2 months before that, a close friend of mine died in a car accident. It just wasn't as traumatic because I was at the scene of the accident, on the prom night thing. But a friend of mine was killed in a car accident. I went to his funeral, and I realized, I need to talk about that and correct myself. But at the same time, I was like, I've never gone back to his grave since he passed, like 40 years, whatever, 37 years ago, something like that. And so I went to his grave, and oddly enough, while I was there, I looked up what famous people were in this graveyard. Sandy West was one of them. So I visited her grave in the video as well.
How cool. Yeah, that it's funny when you do that. Now I can't go to a cemetery now. It's going, well, while I'm here visiting a relative, let's see who else is here. And you see some cool ones.
It was her and Eddie Cochran are both buried there.
Wow, so, Eddie Cochran, that's a great one. Eddie Cochran had a real tragic story, but talk about a influence on a lot of punk musicians too, and Sandy West. But she was sick, and she was having Sherry Curry sell these sticks for her to help make some money before she passed. So I was happy to get it, and it's not something that you see every day. That was one of the fun things about the stuff that we're showing so far. Is it's not like we could show our autograph collections, but I think a lot of people have seen it, and Sean. People have seen a lot of your stuff in your collection videos. All right, who's up? Wednesday, I think.
I showed you guys the Bill Ward sticks on the last episode, didn't I?
On the last show, yeah. That was awesome.
Okay. I was going to say, because they're right there.
From the final concert, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seeing what's nearby here. This is, since we recently lost the man, I thought this was pretty cool. I had this magazine when I was a kid, and I was talking to him about one of my friends. Brett Tesler, Sean. Leatherface guy, Gunnar Hansen's dude. Was it Brett Tesler?
Let's see, who was his manager guy?
Yes.
I don't know him, but I know of him. But anyway.
Well, either way, we're friends, and we bonded over Chuck Norris in the movie Silent Rage as being the greatest movie. And I told him about this magazine I had, and he brought me an original copy of this magazine from May 1982, and that's Chuck from Silent Rage, and it's got a whole thing on Silent Rage, which is still one of my favorite movies. Look at
That's
that.
rad.
Yeah, look at that.
That is
It's
rad.
great
a whole-
to get the
it's a whole-
magazines we had when we were kids. You know,
There's the dude. I'm telling you, somebody needs to make a John Kirby T-shirt. That dude is Michael Myers with his real
Without
face.
the mask. Yeah.
Dude, this scared me before anything. This is the first thing I saw before a scary movie, and I could not go to sleep because of this guy. And I loved it. I loved it.
Interesting. Well, couple things. I went to a record show this past Sunday, and I did buy a couple vintage magazines. I bought a Circus and a Cream magazine. Had some cool stuff, like, you know, they were 77, 78.
Awesome.
But when Adam the Woo passed away, I was asked, like, if there was anything of his I wanted. Like, was there something that, you know, meant something to you that, and I said, I was like, no. And I said, you know what? There is one thing. And I said, because he turned me on to Silent Rage. I'd never seen it until a few years back when he was like, dude, you never seen Silent Rage? Oh my God. So I watched it and I was blown away how this movie, especially when I was a Chuck Norris fan and I was a horror fan, how did I not see this movie?
The combination.
And anyway, you know, he was telling me he went and did the filming locations for it. And anyway, he had the original one sheet and he was so stoked to go get it signed by Chuck Norris. He met Chuck, got it signed, got a picture with him. So I said, you know what? I said, it might be a big ask. I don't know. But the one thing that I think would be cool, because I collect vintage posters, would be to have his Chuck Norris signed Silent Rage poster. I put it out there. It's never come back. So, but I did put it out there.
Yeah.
That's killer.
I was asked. They asked me. Like, it was just
Everybody go watch this Chuck Norris movie. It's awesome. It's really
really
cool.
good. Really good.
It's on. You can find it on streaming pretty easy too, but it is definitely a classic. Yeah.
It's just cool. It literally is like Chuck Norris fighting Michael Myers. Like it's what cooler.
The thing that's so odd about it is that guy looks just like Tom Morga, who played Michael Myers in Part 4. When I first saw pictures from the movie, I go, is that Tom Morga? And it's just a guy that looked like him.
His name is Brian Libby, and he was friends with the Norris brothers, and he's in the Octagon. He's got a small
Shawshank
part.
Redemption, isn't he?
He's in that. I saw him in something else. He may have been in fucking Toby Hooper's space movie. Fucking
Life Force?
Space. Yes, I keep wanting to say Space Vampires. I feel like he might be in that, but there's something else I saw him in, but that's his big role, and what a creepy character. He's awesome.
Get this. I went to a signing at Dave's Laser in Studio City, 25 years ago, something like that. And it was a release of Shawshank Redemption on Laserdisc. And Darabont was there with some of the cast. And I met that guy, and he signed my Shawshank poster. I brought a poster with me. So I have that dude's autograph.
Brian Libby.
That Dave's video was the best, that place. I ran into Robert Altman there just shopping, you know.
I met Peter Vincent, Roddy McDowell there.
That's cool.
Yeah, he was just shopping. Roddy McDowell.
That was definitely like you
So
go in.
You met Fright Night and Cornelius, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. All right, Sean, do you have something else?
Yeah. Well, I just grabbed a couple of these. I got a bunch of these different types, tons of different types, but I just grabbed two that were accessible. I know you guys seen them when you came over, but everybody's got to remember.
Yeah, those are cool.
Sean, when I texted this morning, I go, I hope he shows these. Now, I didn't give any coaching, but I tell people, they go, have you seen Sean's collection? I go, yeah. And he's got these really cool, I think this is the coolest thing to collect. I had those when I was a kid. It's great.
Yeah. Break that little top off, right? You broke it off and it was just wide open, right?
Right there. Yeah. Break those little tops off.
Yeah,
So
I remember my
great.
mom came home from school and I was fake fighting somebody and I bloodied myself and she thought I was really messed up and I was just covered in that.
When Sean had his Christmas party, at one point Nick Castle and I are standing in his room of all his stuff, and I'm looking at these fake blood things, and I said something to Nick Castle like, I think Sean was worried that me and Wednesday would try to get you to try on all the masks. He said, if I got drunk enough, I probably would do it, but I remember seeing those blood and just going, it just brings you back to Halloween as a kid. It's nothing.
Yeah, for sure. They used to sell those in the grocery store.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember. That's where I got mine.
Yeah, how cool. Okay, I got an item, and it kind of fits with what Wednesday showed. I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan, and I definitely collected a lot of Bruce Lee stuff. And when you were showing the magazine, they had the mail-in form. I think everyone was ordering the yellow Game of Death jumpsuit, and so this is an otter item. I wanted to get a record in here. I figured get some vinyl in. So this is the Ballad of Bruce Lee, sung by his brother Robert Lee.
Is that autographed?
And it's signed by Robert Lee. I had him sign it at some convention. He said he had made a few of these, and he had some left over. Look how ridiculous this is.
So wait, did you have the album, or
No.
did you buy it from him?
I bought it from him. He was selling it from his personal collection. I guess when he put it out, and it wasn't the overnight success that he was hoping for.
I don't ever remember him being mentioned that he had a brother. Was his brother left out of all the biopics and stuff?
No, he comments sometimes. Robert Lee, this one is one who says he believes in the curse.
Oh,
and I think,
okay, yeah.
So he's usually on like Inside Edition or Current Affair, and
okay.
But it was weird. He signed them himself in like this ballpoint pen, and that's how he was selling them. And then I was like, no, you got to do it again in a Sharpie.
Yeah.
And he had this. He also had 8x10s where he would stamp like a Bruce Lee signature on them. It was terrible. It was like a symbol, and it just came off. I have some signed Ramon stuff, and they were trying to do that for Joey Ramone. They had this like Joey Ramone stamp. It just comes right off. It was a terrible idea, and it held no value. But anyway, this was one of the odder Bruce Lee items.
I love picking up really weird records like that. I got so many weird, like the Vincent Price cooking albums where he's talking about cooking.
Amazing
stuff. I mean, I have a few of those.
I found an Instagram I'll send to you, Sean. It's like celebrities. It's just all celebrity songs, and they're all horrible. And the one I keep getting sent is Edward Furlong's only Japanese release album. It is.
You got it.
No, it just reminded me of this one.
Oh,
because I have it. This is one of those CD singles. Remember these the
singles? Yeah.
Yeah. CD single. Sean Patrick Flannery's album from Japan.
Oh my God!
Jesus.
Look at him! Wow.
Yep. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a whole album. Edward Furlong. He covers the "People Are Strange." It's the worst cover you've ever heard.
I have never had him sign this. I don't know. I'm bringing this to the next show.
Yeah, you definitely have to. It's funny that
that's weird.
I see some jokes about different Lees.
So you know how I got that, we were doing an appearance in Tokyo, Flannery and Reedus, and a fan brought him that and gave it to him. And when at the end of the weekend, he's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? I go, dude, I'm taking that. But why I didn't have him sign it, I don't know.
You get the pics on all the cool stuff. So Michelle and I have been getting up early and going out and filming some filming locations, and I'm working on a thing about the TV show Vegas with Robert Urich. Maybe 5 people will watch this video, but it's fun to find.
My mom loved Vegas. She loved
There's only 69 episodes. Dan Tana. Most of the episodes are gone. The places are gone. The dunes, the desert inn. But I did find some pretty crazy spots. And me and Michelle, to film in Vegas, you basically got to get up at 6 a.m. when it's cooler and nobody's out. So we found an actress who's on the show, and she's buried in some random cemetery out in Henderson. And I can't think of her name. She played as assistant on.
I have a iron-on collection. I have binders of unused iron-ons. I've got the greatest Vegas iron-on.
That sounds amazing.
Well, it's just Robert Urich going like this, like
love it.
pointing, like
He was so cool.
It's so.
What was her name?
I gotta find it.
What is it? Phyllis Dean, I think. We went to visit her.
Isn't that Kurt Cobain's daughter? Hold on.
That's Frances Bean. Phyllis Davis. Yes, Phyllis Davis. Anyway, we went to visit her, and then somebody said that Dr. Henry Lee was buried there. And Dr. Henry Lee is a scientist, and he was very legendary, but he did the autopsies for John Benet Ramsey, and he did O.J. Simpson trial. He's like one of the most famous forensic guys. Forensic Files. Wednesday, you've watched this guy. Dr. Henry Lee was the main guy on Forensic Files. So I'll wait for Sean to get. Sean will like this story because it reminds me of one of Sean's phantasm stories.
How about this crossover?
Mhm.
John Benet Ramsey's The Great. We bring Egypt into it.
That
Get
you
it
might
weird.
have. You might have.
Maybe she has something to do with the tombs of Egypt.
Thank you,
Just putting that out there.
for watching the Dana Plato video, which was also filmed at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And one of the first times somebody flipped me off, I was filming this shopping plaza, and a fat lady, I don't know if you could say that anymore, but a woman.
Well, when they flip you off, it makes you have that reaction. Maybe she was just a lady till she flipped you off, and then you have the right to say that.
She had a bad wig, Michelle says, but that's my first time filming a location video where I got flipped off. The woman didn't know what I was doing. She didn't know Dana Plato's video store. But as I panned in my video, I'll send it to you. She's like this. I was like, what did I do to you, fat lady?
I gotta find it.
All right. So, Sean, I was telling a story about when I was filming a video, I got flipped off by a fat lady. But so I went to this cemetery, Phyllis Dean. We found her grave. But in this cemetery is where they filmed Diamonds Are Forever with Sean Connery. And I've been working on a video about it. It's where, if you remember Diamonds Are Forever, Sean Connery gets into a fight and they put him into the crematorium and they try to cremate him. And it's a cool scene. So I'm going to go into this funeral home and I'm going to ask where Dr. Henry Lee is buried. Hold on. I want to see this vague. I'm amazed that he found it this fast. All right. A Dan Tana iron-on.
Okay, see if you can see it because it's how iron-ons.
Look how cool that is.
That's
awesome. I want to buy a shirt like that.
Yeah,
Vegas with the dollar sign.
Here, we gotta put. If I put a light behind it a little bit better, that light it up a little bit. Yeah,
yeah. Look at that.
Look at that. And the car, Vegas. Come on.
That's downtown Vegas too.
I just love the pose.
Oh, you know. He was the coolest. Definitely died too young. His wife Heather Menzies was in. He was in Piranha. She was also in The Sound of Music, but Piranha was bigger.
Why don't you iron that thing up and get a shirt going?
I could do a whole episode on my iron-ons, dude. I got some good ones.
I would watch a video, Sean. Iron-ons the collection. I would tune in. All right, so I went to this. I was in the cemetery. And I asked about this guy, Dr. Henry Lee, because all the websites said he was buried there. So she asked me to sit down, and I know that right next to me is where they filmed the scene from James Bond. And I'm like, maybe I'll poke my head in. I go, let me wait a minute. So the woman comes over. She goes, listen, I got the answer for you. Dr. Henry Lee was cremated here, and we had the service, but he's not buried here. We sent his ashes home with the family. So I go, oh, okay, thank you for helping me. Hey, by the way, did they really film that James Bond movie in there? Like, I already knew the answer. And she goes, oh, yeah. And I go, any chance I could maybe poke my head in there? And she goes, well, we're set up for a service right now. She goes, I don't think there's any body in there. And I go, oh, you mean there might be a body out? And she goes, it could be. And I go, maybe you better go ahead and look first. I didn't want to go do my filming video and see a corpse. So she goes in and she goes, oh, no, it's all clear. You can go in. I go, "Hey, do you mind if I take a picture while I'm in here?" And Sean, we all use the take a picture. I know about the video.
Yeah.
And so here I am standing in the crematorium or the place where Sean Connery gets into the fight. And I did, a little bit of filming. Nobody gave a fuck. I mean, if they could leave a body open there, because there's a window that in the movie was a stained glass window. If I would have poked my head in the window and filmed like I planned to, an hour later, I would have been filming somebody's funeral. I would have, if I would have walked in, I would have had to say a few words. He was a kind man. But anyway, so that Diamonds Are Forever video and the Vegas video. I mean, I don't care how famous a TV show is. I love going to the locations that you just wouldn't think are there anymore. And so anyway, that's coming up. Does anyone else have any other things? Are you
guys in the Rudy Ray Moore at all in his movie Dolomite? So I saw a clip pop up on Instagram again today. One of my favorites. I don't know what movie it is. Could have been Dolomite. I don't know, but he's in a Ralph's parking lot and these dudes are talking shit to him and he kicks their ass like really bad. And then he goes, "Don't fuck with me, motherfucker." And I don't know which Ralph's that is. And I would like to find that location, but you could see the sign and everything. And he kicks these two dudes from behind and takes them down. It's amazing.
I saw some Dolomite filming locations. It might be on one of those lists because I thought about it too. I just don't know who would watch it. You guys seen the Eddie Murphy movie where he plays Rudy Ray Moore?
Yeah.
Really
I think
good.
my favorite, the Human Tornado is my favorite of that series. That's a good one.
It's amazing. The Eddie Murphy movie was kind of like an Ed Wood for me, though. Like seeing him play that character, he was so into it.
I think I need to see. I don't think I saw it all the way through. I need to see it again. I need to watch Ed Wood again. I love that movie.
Take less milligrams when you watch it. I met Rudy Ray Moore a few times. It was cool. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's another celebrity that I called.
You called Rudy Ray Moore?
Yep. My buddy Jeff had his number, and we used to get drunk and call him.
He would probably put up with it.
He'd always answer the phone. He goes, "God damn it, Jeff!" It's great.
I want to show you guys my favorite Rudy Ray Moore record cover. Hold on one second. This is worth the wait.
You know what? He's got a good, like, one of his greatest line, and I don't remember, but it was one of the. He's talking about how bad he is. He's and he's like, "I whooped Monday on Tuesday, called up Wednesday on Thursday, told him not to bury Friday on Saturday." It's something like that. I'm leaving a day out, but he's got this whole speech. And I need to learn it, and that way, my first thing I say to the audience on the next tour.
My favorite holiday album of all time. Here it is. It's called "This Ain't No White Christmas."
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
What went into that?
That's good.
I got to get this on vinyl. This ain't no White Christmas.
Yeah.
If I also want to get there's an Odd Couple record called The Odd Couple Sings. Jack Klugman and Tony Randall sing on the entire record. If anyone's watching and you're not busy packing things for Wednesday, send it over. Anyway, a lot of people enjoyed this episode. The last few weeks we started with like a basic idea, and then we just went to town. Last week was mostly snacks. You never heard so many ring dings and ding dongs. Somebody in the comments asked a question that is so obvious, but Sean and I can answer it for you. The question is, has Wednesday ever had an enchilada? I say, well, me and Sean didn't even have to guess. There was no chance.
No, the only stuff I've had a quesadilla, and I've had a
kind of similar.
I had a gordita from Taco in the Dorito shell. I had a Dorito shell, which is chicken and cheese, and I think that's about all. And I had a Baja Blast. That's about all I've had from the Taco Bell.
Blast. That's a drink, I think.
It is, but that's about as Mexican as I get Mexican food.
Favorite Kiss deep cut? You guys want to get say your favorite Kiss deep cut
from the makeup era? I mean, side 4 of Alive 2's deep cuts, right? I mean, I think Rocket Ride or All American Man. That would be my deep cut.
All American Man's a deep cut.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Rocket Ride was a single.
Okay. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, All American Man.
I would go with maybe like Almost Human, or Charisma.
Charisma is way up there for me. Both there's two songs in Dynasty, X-Ray Eyes and Charisma. I think are both great.
Yep.
From the non-makeup era, I said this in a video. There's a scene with you see me sitting with Warren DeMartini and Jakey Lee, and I go, "You guys like this song?" And they're not paying attention. I pan over, and go, "They must only like the old shit." But it's a song called "Tomorrow." It's on Unmasked, and it sounds like
that's makeup era.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was. Now that you say it, yeah, it is.
But tomorrow,
it sounds like a Rick Springfield song.
I'm in love tomorrow. I'm gonna get you demonetized.
Yeah, it was close. And Paul Stanley played bass on that. That's a record where I think there's not a lot of Gene. Sometimes you have the records. There was probably a movie about to happen or something.
I wouldn't say Charisma's a hit. Somebody said Charisma's a hit. It was never a single.
No.
They never played it live until just recently when they started pulling out deep cuts.
I think Kiss fans like it, but yeah, it definitely.
Gene just sounds cool as hell on that song.
Hard Times is great. Room Service was great.
Yeah.
Torpedo Girl is terrible.
That one
such a terrible song.
Are you guys fans of Revenge? That Kiss record?
Yeah, I like Revenge.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite non-makeup album.
I did like Carnival of Souls. I liked Revenge.
I'd say Revenge is probably my favorite non-makeup record.
It's such a cool record. It's my first Kiss concert too. I saw them on that.
Mine was Hot in the Shade for my first Kiss concert. I've said it before.
Dynasty.
Yeah, that's a
great
big
deal. No big deal. Not bragging or anything. Dynasty.
Shit, I was too.
It's funny. I was just telling Michelle about this song the other day, "Sword in the Stone." "Sword in the Stone" is a great song. It's on the Shocker soundtrack. You can hear the Bonfire version, but yeah.
I've got a Shocker poster in my garage hanging.
That soundtrack.
"World Without Heroes," I would say, was a single. I would call
it a single.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call that deep.
I'd go with The Oath.
Mm-hmm.
Or how about "I'm Just a Boy"?
It's some weird shit. Yeah.
Dude, the music from the Elders, like, listen to Paul do as much falsetto as possible.
I can't listen to it.
I love that album. I gotta be honest with you. I love that album.
I know. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. I
have to try it again. It's been a long time. When I saw them in Vegas, Paul said on stage, "This one's from the Elder, and if you know somebody, tell them about it. So maybe we could sell a few records." You know. But someone said they're too young for these conversations. It's never too young to learn. We had a 10-year-old on here who showed an amazing collection of 80s toys.
Yeah. So here, I got something else to show.
All right, I'm ready.
How many of you guys remember these?
Oh,
Crazy
definitely.
Foam.
Definitely. I wouldn't have remembered it if you didn't show it. It was a lost memory.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember these?
Silly Spring.
Are you too young, Wednesday?
What is it for? Is it for the bathtub?
Yeah, basically it's just foam that you can play with, or
I kind of
fun foam soap.
I never had it, but I think I remember seeing it.
Dude, they're both still full. I could probably squeeze this right now and some would come out, but
I was going to ask
I'm
you.
going to mess with it.
It aged better than the slime.
I'd be afraid that they would crack. This is from like 78.
Do you have those that Hulk and that Spider-Man plastic head with the bank? Do you have those?
I don't have those.
Those are cool.
I have an Underdog plastic bank. That's a figure of him. It's about yay big.
I got
Trick or Treat just put out a line of Killer Clown ones that look pretty cool.
I saw those, but I got the real heads. That's cool.
Yeah, but for the rest of us that don't.
Yeah, for you guys.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, you know.
It's amateur hour, but you know, it's gives you guys something to aspire to be, you know.
I have a link in the description right now that will get you $5 off at
I have Underoos.
Wednesday, can you show any of your new can you show the RoboCop toys?
I can't yet.
Oh, okay. It's not released. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I got to do a video for it.
Oh, got it. Okay, well,
Yeah.
you'll see them soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got this the other day. This is the I showed you guys these last time. They're called Thrill Joys, and it's ridiculous.
Terrible.
Yes.
Terrible.
And what about this says Halloween 2 to you?
Nothing.
And it's a lazy chase, they call this. The only difference is that the knife is down and that it has blood on it. That is the only difference in the figures.
That's
And
weird.
I didn't care if I got the chase or I didn't. But anyway, this is what the figure looks like. It looks like a Bob's Big Boy or something with a knife. And it doesn't really do.
Looks like a Peanuts character.
Yeah, he looks like Charlie Brown as Michael Myers.
It doesn't really look like a Michael Myers, but I like their packaging. It comes with this little card, and some of them look good, and some are a hit, and some are a miss. But I think this is a little ridiculous. But I just got it in, and I figured I would show it to you guys.
I can show this that I got today from my fans again. You know what that is?
I don't.
Have you guys Conan the Barbarian?
The thing He-Man ripped off.
Yeah. But it's really cool. It's Conan in the war paint figure, but the box, maybe you can tell it's snakeskin.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool.
That
and it's got the sword, but check it out. It's fucking.
I love when they do the cases. That's cool.
So yeah, I got that today.
That's rad.
This
Thank
is very, very cool. This is a good question. What happens when the Gen X people die off? What's going to become of all these toys? Well, first of all, the next generation better start getting cooler fast.
Well, kids like Ryder.
Yeah,
you
true.
know?
Yeah.
I mean, he loves the shit that we're into. So there's still some people out there.
Yeah,
definitely. I was looking at somebody who does like filming locations, and it's all of like MGM musicals. And this kid looks like he's 25 years old, if even that. So there are people who have love this stuff. Go ahead.
Somebody in your chat said, where is it? I'd lost it.
Is it the elastic bubble?
Yeah. Oh, do you have super elastic bubble plastic? I don't, but I found this recently that's the exact same thing.
I don't know if I remember.
I just saw a thing on that today saying how toxic it. Don't breathe it.
It smells so good though. You put it on the straw and you blow it. There it is.
Yeah, I literally just watched the thing today. They talked about how that was the worst thing for you to even breathe it.
Yeah, they still make it. It smells great.
He's not allergic to that.
Yeah, apparently there was some chemical in it that was really bad, really, really bad.
You know, I always assumed that because if you know what it smells like acetone, kind of.
It is acetone. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so good though. Smells so good.
It's the best acetone you can get. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Dick Warlock at the H2 reunion in Chicago. I'm planning my tickets right now. You should be there.
Yeah.
Dick Warlock is not getting any younger. I don't think I'm going to have him sign that Thrill Joy, though. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, man, you got to.
He's going to go, what is this? Jeez.
You're going to go, what the hell is that? That's how he talks. Like, what the hell is that? That's what he'd say.
I hope he puts out a book one day, and even if he never did, just like Dick Warlock.
They're writing it. They're finishing it up right now.
He needs to do the audio book.
He's got the ultimate porn name.
Yeah.
Sean, his son was a famous actor. Did he ever do shows?
Oh, Billy.
Yeah.
He did the H30 convention. I did get him to come out for that. But that was because he was the kid that came up in Halloween 2 and said, "Hey, our friend, we're worried about our friend. He was drunk. He was wearing a mask. That's Billy." And then Lance, his other son, was the one with the boombox that bumps into him. So,
yeah, that's both cool scenes too. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, so I was able to get Billy to at least do one show so I could get all my shit signed. But he was famous for Baywatch, but he was also in that 80s horror film Society which I love. That's an underrated film. You guys know that one, Society?
I don't.
Oh yeah.
Where all the rich people and they have that weird orgy and they're all bodies
The butt,
melded.
the butt guy.
The butt. Yeah.
I'm missing out.
Sean, dude, you should see Society.
I'm going to look it up. Yeah. Is Alexandra
weird.
Paul going to be at the Chicago show?
Brian Yesna directed it. Yeah, Alexandra Paul. She's one of my clients. I don't know why they put a comma. It's Alexandra Paul, but
right. Another big one.
But yeah, she's going to be there. Oh wait, no, she's not doing that one, is she? She's doing Kentucky Scarefest.
Scarefest. Okay.
I don't think she's doing Chicago. Let me look.
I saw that the next Hollywood show announced a reunion. They've done this before, but I'm always happy. Just One of the Guys. Were you guys?
Oh, love
fans?
that movie.
Yeah.
I saw the brother at a whatever that margarita bar is across from Guitar Center. I saw him in there one day.
That's funny. I don't know if so far he's not listed to do the show, but Joyce Heiser, one of the greatest racks in movie history, in my opinion. I put her up there with
Alexandra Paul is not
in
Chicago. She's at Scarefest in Kentucky. What's his name? The guy.
Her boyfriend in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Randall.
I used to rep him. What's his name?
Is it Randall something? It starts with an R?
Yeah, starts with an R.
What else was he in?
He was in I, Madman.
Okay.
They have him. They have her blonde friend, who was also equally attractive, and that's it so far. William Zapka could be there. I don't know. I mean, they could add him.
Wasn't the girl that was trying to hit on
Sherilyn Clayton Rohner? Yeah,
he was in the. She's the girlfriend in The Wraith, right?
Sherilyn Fenn.
Fenn, yeah, she's in there early in her career. Let's see here. Wednesday, which is your favorite margarita? That's a good question.
I don't drink anymore, but I would say any of them.
What about a margarita that tasted like a hamburger?
No, I'm not in. You know what? I didn't have any like jalapeno margaritas. I just had the regs. When I was watching my figure, I would be get a skinny marg. I always had to shorten it because you'd sound cooler. Just give me a skinny marg.
Yeah, well, that's one way to say it.
Did you book Paul Shortino in there?
No, which is funny is I don't know if I'm should say it here, but I set him up for the last show, and then suddenly he went and booked himself. You know how this convention business is, Sean. People are shady. I'm okay with it. I don't think he's going to make any money.
I'll get him to sign that Rough Cut album that I got Todd and Amir to sign.
True. He's got a nice signature. I'll say that much.
I'd have him sign my Spinal Tap poster.
And Spinal Tap. There's somebody else from Spinal Tap on that list, but they had a really small part. I forgot who the hell it could be. I remember looking and hold on. Let's see.
I'm looking.
The character's name was like Belinda or something.
What was it? Somebody like Brink Stevens or somebody? She have like a.
I think it's somebody like that. But I remember looking and I go, well, that's somebody that you could get to sign a Spinal Tap.
I'm excited about Jerry Hauser, man. Slapshot.
Oh, that's right.
Dave's a killer.
I totally forgot about that. Wednesday, you're going to be on the road and you're going to miss all of this fun.
I know.
I've been working on having sound bites, on the show here, and I got one of Wednesday. I don't know where it is right now, but it's Wednesday screaming, "I don't like condiments."
It's true.
And then I have Larry David saying it's not right.
I don't see who else was in Spinal Tap on this list.
It was a weird. All right, Larry. It was a weird name. I read so much shit; it's hard to keep up. Let me try to IMDb this because they put like every name. I remember saying I got to ask Sean if he remembers this because I didn't remember the person.
Am I even in town that weekend? I don't even know. Oh no, I'm not. I can't even go, so it don't matter. That's the weekend of Scarefest in Kentucky. I've got like fucking 35 clients.
Let me see, because they list everybody on IMDb. Like
I'll have to give you my rough cut record, Jason.
Yes, I'll handle it. Yeah, he has a nice signature. I'll say that much. Now, who the hell was the person I was thinking of? It's not Fran Drescher.
I'm gonna put these back. They stress me out when I see them sitting next to me.
I get it. Oh, it's Joyce Heiser.
Oh, she's there?
She's the one they say is in Spinal Tap. Who is she? We'll have to wait for Sean to return. He's a fountain of movie information. Question for Wednesday. Is there any 80s pop songs you can admit that have influenced your creative outlook at songwriting?
Lots. 80s pop songs. I mean, there's lots. Everything from, I mean, what do you call pop? Like just rock? I don't know. What was I don't really know how to answer that, but there's a lot. I like everything from Duran Duran to Gary Newman to
who's Joyce Heiser in Spinal Tap?
It says Belinda. I mean,
I don't remember her being in Spinal Tap.
It's got to be some crazy background shit because I don't remember her.
Huh.
Unless she's like a waitress at the party or something.
There's some girls that hang out with the guys that don't talk.
Hold on, I got a picture of her. He's right. What is it? It's her. She's laying in bed. Yeah. Hold on. Got to figure out how to show this. I mean, I never would remember this. I don't think I would put her on a Spinal Tap autograph. I don't with the poster. I think that might be pushing it. All right, here she is. I think that's her with Nigel in the bed.
Oh, it is her. No way. I never knew that.
She said something about their music in the movie?
I remember Derek says, "Oh, this is her first mustache."
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. I don't think I'd put her on a poster. It's too pushy.
It's random.
When we were planning things to show, I was going to show the Spinal Tap action figures. Do you have those, Sean?
I have the remember the dolls, the big ones that came out.
That's the one.
I have that big the big box set, like one that comes in like a case. Do you have the case one or do you have the individuals?
I have the individual, and I'm missing one. I think I'm missing Derek Smalls. I think I have David and Nigel, but the case one sounds cool. But
it's like they make it like a guitar case, but it flips open and has all three in a row.
That's cool.
I have no idea where it is. Not a clue. It's buried somewhere in there under everything.
Sean, not only does he have Creep Show props, he has a video that you can watch about them on his YouTube channel.
No, I don't think I put that out.
I thought you did. No,
he
has them.
In fact, if you look close enough, you could actually see one of them right now, but it's kind of hard to tell. But no, I'll be doing a Creep Show prop video. It's coming up.
Thank you for Classically Deceased for the super chat. Did you guys see Sony will stop selling physical games for PlayStation in 2028? Do you think soon they'll stop selling Blu-ray movies shortly after? Michelle gave a thumbs down. She's against this. She's a fan of physical media.
Well, I think I could see Sony stop selling them, but there's always going to be boutique labels that are going to license them to put physical releases out, at least of movies, probably not video games. But yeah, companies like, Vinegar Syndrome and even though I hate them, but Synapse and stuff like that they're the ones that license those titles from different studios, and then they put out the great special editions, that have awesome features like Horror's Hallowed Grounds on them.
That's right. Well, that's the thing. People buy things to get the features. I remember someone saying once back in the day, you would buy a record to get a cool trinket that came with it. Now you're buying the record for the trinket. The record is second there. You want whatever the cool marketing is. For video games, though, to me, they seem like they're very online ready. It seems like you download and you're playing interactive characters. So I think I get it. I'm not a big video game person. I don't think DVD or Blu-ray will ever completely go away. If you go to a used store, there's always millions. And like you said, there's always someone who will buy the definitive collection. And yes, Sebastian Bach would say, dude, physical media. He gave me a lecture about it before. He says, because I told him I have an entire record store right here on my phone. Dude, what if your phone stops working? And I was like, all right. And,
well, I guess it was also Sony announced that all those movies that people downloaded on the Sony PlayStations, those are all going to be disappearing.
Now that could be a problem. Yeah.
That means all the bus. So when I go to Europe, there's PlayStations that run all the entertainment systems and they're full of movies.
Oh,
does that mean they're all going to go away?
Yeah.
Yeah. In 2028. Sean, did you read the Creepshow books?
The comic book?
Yeah, I would say I don't know of any.
I don't know about books. I just know about the Creepshow comic book.
Did you guys think there's a books? Yeah.
These books? These aren't old. I just seen them.
I don't have those. I just have the one movie one that came out.
Well, that one's really cool. They did it like Spider-Man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, well, that looks like an old Marvel.
I haven't even seen those.
I don't know. Fans brought me this, and then there's that as well.
That's the one.
Yeah. Did you guys think in '92 or so that vinyl was done, like that we would never see it again? Because I feel like,
yeah,
I feel now it's crazy that vinyl is back. I mean, in some ways, it's the biggest format again.
Yep.
And I feel like a similar thing is going to happen with DVD and where it's gonna have a big resurgence, just like VHS has, and CDs are making a resurgence.
VHS has become collectible. I see it at the shows. I'm sure you do too, Sean. People asking to get their VHS signed. It brings back a memory to them. Cassettes. Look at that.
Should I get Gene Simmons to sign this?
No cassette. No. Somebody just offered me a prop from Runaway. Actually, Gene Simmons' prop gun.
Are you going to get it?
Nah.
How much?
He wanted $3,500 for it.
That's not bad.
That's not terrible.
It's like a guitar.
It's rubber. It's the gun, but it's rubber.
Is it the one that he's got? Is it the one he's got at the shop at the Kiss Mini Golf? Or is it another one? Because he has one there too.
I think it's the same kind. I don't know if his is a real one and this is the stunt one, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Sounds like
that'd be cool to get one of those and one of those spiders. That'd be awesome.
Spider, I'd buy the spider.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one of those at Mini Golf. The spider, right?
Yeah, I think. But yeah, it's fun that people are getting into cassettes and VHS, because I thought we'd never see them again. My friends who were big vinyl collectors started buying imports around '92. If you wanted to get, the second, can't think of the record, but a Skid Row record or the third Faster Pussycat record, you were buying imports, at that point, because they still did vinyl overseas.
Oh, okay. Here's something for you, and he'll love that I'm promoting this. So I'm looking through, I'm just digging records at the record show this past Sunday, right? In Buena Park over by Knott's Berry Farm. I'm looking through, and I'm always looking through the metal sections. I always find some good metal records. And I came across this. I recognized it right away. At $10, had to get it. You know this record?
I feel like if it's metal, I gotta know it, and Wednesday's gotta know it. Yeah, I do, but I don't know it because I knew it. I know
Creator. What is that? I can't see what it is.
Takashi.
It's Danny Stanton.
You know who's in this band, right?
Danny Stanton. Yeah.
Danny Stanton.
Hold on.
I've never seen that record in the wild. How crazy!
Yep.
I'm not familiar with that.
So Danny is the guy I'm partners with Bruce Dickinson. He's Dee Snider. He's Dee Snider's the Twisted's tour manager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So anyway, he was the lead singer.
Yeah, I've never actually seen one. I knew about it because I know Danny, but
yeah. So I said, bro, you're signing it next show. Got to bring it. You got to sign it.
That's so great.
I thought that was rad. I mean, if I came across, I mean, I have some of your records Wednesday, but if I came across a record that you were on, Jason, that I can't, I'd buy it. I'd be like,
yeah, I feel the same. It's fun buying one of your friends' things.
Yeah.
Well, we got to do this again sometime. I think it was fun to just show some random things.
Yes.
And I think it was actually the way it should have been. We didn't go too crazy. We didn't put too much thought into it. We showed some odd items. And I think that people seem to get a kick of it. It was 300 people again for
Awesome.
2 hours. Sean, what's next for you? I know that people are really enjoying the story of your life, to quote Social Distortion.
Story of my life.
Another Orange County legend.
Well, I was out filming. I was filming the other day, getting some pieces to put together the next episode, part 4. So that's coming up. But I think next is another collection video, that I kind of teased in this, but didn't really say anything. It wasn't Creep Show. It's not that one. Mm-hmm. But anyway, there'll be a collection video coming up. Then it's going to take a little time to edit that part 4. There's a lot of footage. I'm gonna have to really. There's more parts coming. I just got to figure. Once I get to about an hour's worth, then I'm like, okay, I don't want to go over an hour with those. And then as far as what I'm doing convention wise, the next one I'm going to is Wednesday, Mad Monster Party Arizona.
Concert.
By the way, I told you I'm going to be doing some filming while I'm up. I did tell you about that. Yeah. Yes. So I'm planning on doing that Friday morning before the show. So I'm going to set up Thursday night, get up early Friday morning, go film that stuff, and get back before the show starts.
I should be in LA Monday if either of you are refreshed after your trip. I should be there
on Monday. I think we're driving back on Monday or Sunday night. I don't know yet.
Well,
I'm gonna drive back Sunday night.
What time are you leaving to go down? Are you going down on Thursday or Friday morning?
I'm gonna go down Thursday. Probably leave around 10 a.m. Try to get there by like 5 p.m. Set up that night. Get a good night's sleep. Get up. My filming.
Right.
That's my plan.
We're rehearsing the day before, and then we're driving that morning. So I probably won't be there till I'm hoping I'm there by 2.
2 on Thursday or Friday?
Friday, because it starts at 6, right? So
yeah,
it won't take me long to get set up and all that. So,
but maybe we can get together in California after.
What are you coming into town for?
I'm going to go to the Creep IE Con.
That's right.
Yeah, and then after that, I'm going to do some filming. I try to get some new stuff together for the channel. A lot of stuff on the channel that people are watching, and I figured I might as well strike while the iron's hot, while the algorithm is feeling it. This is a good time. So that's coming up this Friday. My video with Peter Robbins, who played Charlie Brown. It's I'm calling this series. What do I call the series? No, it's Tragic Tales of Forgotten Stars. That's it, right? I think that's it. Anyway, each week we'll do somebody who's a little bit. We forgot the Sesame Street one went insane because a lot of people like me grew up watching him and just had no idea that. I mean, spoiler alert. He was on Sesame Street. He went to Nashville and he went. I hate to say crazy, but he did, and he beat his wife with an iron. Not an ironing iron. I think at a bar. And then he ran out into the street naked. He was wearing a Superman T-shirt, but nothing else.
I saw this episode of Cops.
Yeah. And Sesame Street let him continue on the show, even though he was bipolar and probably schizophrenic. He came back to Sesame Street for 10 years. And the reason he was eventually fired was he showed up at the high school graduation of one of the girls on the show and proposed to her. Anyway, it was insane. But people have been watching and had no idea. And so we're going to do the same. And then in 3 weeks, I'm going to put out a video about Davi Chase, who we talked about from The Ring. I don't know if you guys heard, they announced her cause of death.
Yeah.
acquired immune deficiency syndrome. She's got the AIDS. Terrible. Just
she probably got it from sharing a needle or something.
I would think so. It seemed like she had that drug problem, and they said she might have weighed 75 pounds at the end of her life. But I try to do these things as tasteful as I can. I try not to do it like, AI or over the top or bullshit and capitalize on somebody. And but it is scary. Our minds are so 1 second away from massive depression or who knows. Speaking of massive depression, Wednesday, what do you got coming up?
Mad Monster. And then right after that, we go to England for a week. Got the Bloodstock Festival, Firebolt Festival, 2 club shows. And I come home and I get old. I turn 50. And then I'm going to North Carolina to visit my family, I believe. And then I'm coming back. And then we have our USA tour September 23rd. And the new live record is out on the 25th, the same week. So I'll have those available on vinyl and CD on tour. You can pre-order now if you're not going to come to the tour.
Official Wednesday13.com. That's the place to go for that. And we'll hopefully we'll all be together again soon and do some more of these fun videos. That was a good time. It's funny when I sometimes when I interview somebody, I get done and I go, oh my God, who cares about that? But when each week I tell Michelle, I go, that was a fun conversation, because it's the same thing we would talk about if we were in Denny's or, it's
so different.
It's no act. Yeah, this is what we feel. And we thank Ryder for tuning in. Michelle, get that award that I want to show these guys that I can't show. Stick around, guys, for the after party. I want to show you something, and then we'll tell you what Ryder's up to. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other guys' stuff as well. And I'm trying to find the thing to end it. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Just wanna waste some time with you.